when someone does the lockdown, okay? No? No. Okay. No.
You're like,
Other way. Okay, so right foot to my ankle. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. So some people will use the lockdown, which overall it can be. If someone like gets a lockdown and gets an underhook, it's a dangerous position for me to be in. But generally, if they go for lockdown and I have the underhook, it's very favourable to me. Okay, so I personally don't like the idea of like seeking to get the lockdown if you're the person on bottom. I think you give up all this space that you should be mostly trying to frame. Okay, if you get your leg in front of frame, you can get back to position with more distance control. Whereas if he chooses to go lockdown, he often gives me this space. Okay, it is dangerous if he gets the underhook, and especially if he can start taking my weight this way. That's an issue. Okay, so often when someone gets the lockdown, they're looking to off balance us this way, and then there's a big space for the underhook. So as soon as someone gets the lockdown, I almost immediately will go to that pass we just covered. Okay, I'm going to put my arm tight for an underhook. If I have to put my hand down as a bit of a post, just in case he's trying to tilt me this way to kind of help me lean away. And I want to take my head to the other side and start to sprawl out this way. Okay, so I want to make myself very far out this side. So if Rich wants to try to take me back over the other way, try to tilt me, okay, he shouldn't be able to. If you just go to like here, then there's a good chance that he makes me post, gets the underhook, and I'm in trouble. Okay, so you got the lockdown. We're going to lean away, head to this side, pick up that elbow, and sprawl, making sure my hips are low in this sprawled position. Okay. Now, to kill the lockdown, I'm going to want to pummel my foot on top of that leg like we did before. So you'll see, if I try to pull my leg out while he's got the lockdown, so keep that lockdown, and extend your feet a bit. Okay, so as they extend their legs, it makes it tight. It's very hard to, go, lock it tight. It's very hard to pull your leg free, okay? So, I want to pin this bottom leg. Actually, let's turn this way. If I pin his bottom leg here, using my leg, so I pummel my foot over the top, now he can't follow me with that leg. So if I lift my foot up and out, I can get off the lockdown. Okay, keep it as, like extend your feet, keep it as tight as you want. Once I've pinned that leg, up and out. Okay, now there's no lockdown. And there's a gap. If I keep that leg pinned, there's a gap to take my knee straight through for a cross knee through position. Okay. So, Rich gets the lockdown. I'm low on the hip. I'm going to take my head to the other side, sprawl, head down, and stay heavy here. Okay. When I feel I've got the chance, I pummel my foot over the top. Notice I don't lift my hips to do that. Okay. I'm just putting my foot here, putting my foot on top as a hook. Not like this. Why? Okay. If I start doing this, he off balances me, gets that underhook, I'm in trouble. Okay. So I stay sprawled out to the side, I step my leg out, I shift my weight, I use this foot to drag my weight out, knee down, hook. Okay. So I don't have to lift my hips, I get that hook. Okay. Now that I'm here, I'm going to pin that leg with my leg. So I actually just push downwards, pinning that leg to the mat. All right. Drop my weight back a little bit so I can flick off. Hold your lockdown as tight as you can, Rich. Flick off. Try and keep your knees squeezed as tight as you can. Okay. Come into the knee cut position. Should be nice and easy, as long as you keep that leg pinned. Right. So we're here. You guys see? Sprawl. Lift your foot over. Pin the leg. Okay. Pin the knee down. Drop my hips back. Come off. So by lifting the foot up in the air, out, and then I keep it pinned as I drive my knee through into the knee cut. Okay. Once I've got the knee cut, if he keeps pinching my leg here, usually step on that bottom leg, lift your hips, turn your foot out. Let's go, Rich. So, here we are, lockdown. like so. So Rich is going to lean out to the side. Good. Drag your hips out. Okay, so from here, when you're with your partner, test, see if you can pull them over to the other side. If you can't, that's a good sign, right? See if you can really like get some momentum to pull. No, okay, good. All right, so from here, without lifting your hips, you're just gonna turn your knee out wide and pummel over the top. Pin my leg now. Yeah, so probably a little more over the thigh for this one. Yes, good. See how you're a bit lower on the shin? Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is good. All right. So now I shouldn't be able to follow you. If you bring your hips low, lift your foot in the air, this one. Yeah, I can't track that. And then you step out to the side and then straight through for a knee cut. Yes, this is me pinching my hardest. Okay. Once we get to here, step on my leg, lift your hips and turn it. Yeah, good. Nice. All right, let's go guys. 3, 2, 1.